Good, guys, and welcome back here again. After I think 2 months or so, we have Burak back with us today. We had a plan to do it like 1 or 2 weeks before earlier here, and we didn't have a chance to do it, but here we are. And as usual, the first video will be Burak doing his uranium overview, what he thinks is going on, and then the second part will be gold, silver, oil, and platinum, and so on. So yeah, Burak, without any bigger intro, let's where can people find you if they want to look into your work, if we have some new guys come?
Very shortly, Burak at Trading Channels. That's the Twitter, and tradingchannels.uk is where I operate from, so the original website, but everybody can message me on at Trading Channels on X, Twitter. So yeah, we have loads to cover, so I guess we can kick it off very quickly. And the charts speak more than words.
Yeah, true. That is true.
Yeah. So we start with the big guy on uranium. So I'm going to cover 26 stocks here, and a little bit long term. Some of them I'll show long term. We have only 40 minutes in the video, and I'm going to try as many companies as much detail as I can. Some of them long term makes a difference, some of them doesn't. So we'll start with, as usual, the Kamico, the biggest one. We had a major break after the breaking out of the golden. So the golden bottom band, as you can see here, this is the high of 2007, high of 2011, Fukushima disaster. It came down. It bounced off the golden bottom band at the end of the COVID crash. And from COVID crash, which was around 5.3, we are now 48, from 5 to 48. Nice run. And while it was doing it, it got all the way to the golden top band. That was a perfect downtrend. So lines, I mean, a downtrend doesn't get any better than this. It broke out, back tested it 3 times back in 2021, 2022, and it rallied finally. I mean, later on, it formed the green triangle. Once we broke out, it didn't even come back into it again. So that was very positive. And the obvious target was new highs. We didn't even stop at the new highs. We got all the way to 51. And just, I think in the last video we made with Caspar, I was expecting some pullback, and I was thinking if it stays inside the blue uptrend, we're going to keep on going. It faked it to the downside. As you can see, the blue channel was also a textbook uptrend. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on the top, 1, 2, 3 touches. This was the fakie, and I got really worried when it broke this down, and I thought, okay, oops, it's going to come down all the way to the red bottom band, but it didn't. It broke back above, or break back into the blue uptrend, which is an inside channel inside the larger red uptrend. And I think there is more upside all the way to the red top band ultimately, which is going to be the highs of 2007. That's at least that's the minimum target. Looking at the short term, many of these uranium miners pulled back very sharply. Some of them are still at the lows, at the recent lows, but Kamico is a different animal. It basically got to a new high just last week. I think that was last week. It touched that golden top band, that 3-touch resistance now. If it wants to keep on going, it has to break that golden top band. And I mean, without breaking the blue channel, it has to break it. And once it does, our target is going to be around 62, 63, which is another touch on that blue top band. The other option is it comes down, breaks the blue, and then finds a low at the golden bottom band, and we still rally and break it to the upside. We will see. I mean, price trumps everything. and the price will dictate how this whole thing will unfold. The uptrend is very much intact. The red channel is not a channel yet because the bottom band has only one touch. The bottom band is a speculative bottom band support, which makes it a very young potential channel. So I think there is more to go, but we'll see how it's going to unfold. This is the uranium junior miners. And this was quite interesting as well. So it got to the golden top band. And after that, I think this was after we spoke or before we spoke last time, that golden resistance held. And that's why I was thinking this blue support may break, which it did. We backtested that blue broken support first, second, and just recently 2 more times, and it couldn't break back above it, which is, of course, a little bit worrying. What we have here is a very nicely done green bull flag here. 1, 2, and 3 touches. You can see this was a double resistance, that blue plus gold, green, and it's coming down from here. The ideal scenario is that we come down. Ideal scenario, the very ideal is that it doesn't come down further and we break out of the green bull flag as soon as possible. But if we want to form a proper uptrend, it comes down to the golden plus green double support, and the level is going to be around 22. We are at 25. If it comes to 22, we bounce off the green plus golden double support. That would make it a double support. So when I say double, it's not really, it's literally double because it's from 2 different systems, 2 different formations. The green bull flag and the golden potential uptrend. The top band 3 touches, the bottom band has only 1 touch. To make it an uptrend, we need a touch here at the golden bottom band and we bounce. And once we bounce and we break out of the green bull flag, it's going to get all the way to 35 plus. That's my take. All the way to the golden top band, actually, depending on how it gets there. It could basically stay inside the golden uptrend and get all the way to 50 as well. So we don't know that yet. But a very good double support level is this. URNM. This is Sprott Uranium Miners ETF. Don't ask me what's inside these ETFs. You can always look them up. But of course, the junior miners are going to be like small caps. So probably inside the junior miners, Kamico is not there, but URNM may have Kamico there.
Yeah.
The URNM had broken out of the red bull flag, which was inside the green bull flag. And from there, we made it to a new high. And it got to a new high. We now have a very choppy period. It started in January. Since January, it's coming down now. It's been choppy. Yes, it's not ideal. And it didn't really touch that red top band. I have maybe a double support coming our way. It's either this red bottom band or the blue. So around this area, that blue bottom band and the red, somewhere around 47, maybe 46, 45, 50. I'm expecting a major low around that area. We rally, get to the red top band, and hopefully we get to the blue top band at least. And the golden one is a speculative uptrend, obviously. I'm not very sure about the precision, but we are still inside an uptrend. But the strength on this ETF is not really there. So I'm just gonna have a look at this one as well. Look at this. We may have something here. Yeah, this is amazing, right? Look at this. I just saw it now. So the black top band, that's why we had reversed here. The black bottom band is there. 3 touches on the black, 2 touches. So this in itself is also a sideways channel, like a bull flag. And once we break, I think there's going to be an explosion in the URNM, but it is taking its time. This is energy fuels. EFR is in Canada, so EFR is the ticker, but in the US it's UUUU. And we had broken out of the blue bull flag, so a little bit longer term, off the red imperfect bottom band at the COVID low. We got to the golden resistance, broke it, and back tested it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 5 times. It didn't drop back below the golden channel or golden support. We broke out, and this was the bull flag, but then it's kind of a double-decker bull flag, I think, a little one here. And that's why I'm saying I tend to think, or I'd like to think, that this red support together with the blue is going to hold. That makes it a double support there, right? That red one and the blue one. Yeah, around 527, 525, 530, energy fuels should find a low to break this blue resistance and get to at least 13, 14 level. And the red top band here, this is the high of 2007. That is going to be a potential resistance when and if we get to that level. So it's very, very sideways action. You can see it is a lagging. Many people would call it head and shoulders, but head and shoulders are meaningless unless or until they break the neckline. In this case, I may argue the neckline is the golden and red. So this is not a bearish scenario just yet. If it breaks the golden support, yes, it becomes a very bearish scenario all of a sudden. But don't have a look at an head and shoulders pattern everywhere you look. Don't see a head and shoulders pattern because the trigger is not there yet. UEC has been one of my favorites and has been one of my biggest holdings, actually. The red downtrend, this is the high of 2011, red top band, red bottom band. We broke out of the red in 2021 and we rallied very strongly. Then this green little bull flag, the red resistance was broken and we rallied to new highs, but not new all-time highs. The all-time highs in 2007, and it's 946, and we are at 8. The highest was 844. Not that it matters. I think this market is going to go surpass 2007 highs. There is every reason to see and believe that uranium market is in a much more fundamental position because there's so many more nuclear power plants all over the world, and there is a huge need for cleaner power. Only in China, the smoke everywhere in China, they have to clean their weather. Only in India and China are coming with huge demand. So from fundamental point of view, everything is pointing to more upside for uranium. So the UEC is a little bit shaky here, and unfortunately, as I said, this is one of my favorites. It's formed this blue uptrend from the lows of May last year, 2023. Okay, we had a nice trend, 2 touches on the top and 2 touches on the bottom. Current action is trying to break this uptrend, and it had broken the red bull flag. That was beautiful, but it got stuck at the green top band. So if it doesn't break this blue this week, it may rally, break that green top band, and start a mega rally. Yes, that would be nice. But if this blue bottom band breaks, the last chance would be the green channel's bottom band. that bottom band is going to be around 575 or so. The green bull flag still gives hope, but it would be much better if it stays inside this blue uptrend. So, and this week is going to be very important for UEC. DNN, the Dennison Mines, had done this. This is the COVID crash. The black resistance was broken, done kind of back tested here, a little bit sloppy. So this black resistance didn't really deliver us a very nice breakout, but ultimately it rallied and cleared this green resistance. And you can see how many back tests on that green broken resistance. It's been very loyal to this green support. Later on, we broke out of the blue bull flag, got to a new high. Now, what we have, or what I hope that it is going to do, is this red resistance. I'm going to get a bit more closer. That red resistance has 3 touches on it, actually 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If DNN breaks this red, I think it's going to keep on going. Even that green resistance or the green potential resistance is going to be broken. And we're going to keep on rallying all the way. Ultimately, hopefully, it's going to touch that golden top band. So the golden channel is a potential one with only 1 touch on the top and 2 touches on this bottom band. So I'm hoping that it's going to get all the way to the golden top band at 10 plus. We are at $2. Elevate is an interesting one. This is from Australia. I'm going to do it on the weekly chart. Okay. This weekly chart shows a really nice breakout. You can see that blue resistance broken, back tested. The green support, the red bull flag is broken, but so far it hasn't really rallied to keep on going to break that golden and get to new all-time new highs. That hasn't happened. It's disappointing. Actually, it's now trying to break the green and golden supports together. And even if the blue and red supports break as well, then this is going to become a fake. So a fakey. But it was a lovely break. As you can see, so many touches on this blue. I was hoping that it's going to keep on holding. This support is going to keep holding, and it's going to start a mega rally, at least, well, to somewhere around this area, which is going to be around 2, 3. But so far it hasn't. So it's actually the blue one was a trend that has been broken, a downtrend that has been broken. So Elevate still has a chance, but it really has to show itself. Paladin is one of the best, and it had broken out of the red bull flag. The golden bull flag was broken, and you can see the recent correction in the sector was not felt on Paladin. Paladin didn't show any weakness whatsoever, and it's been climbing, and it's just making new highs this week. Yeah, it's wishful thinking maybe, but it may go all the way to the green top band and get to the 2007 highs. The current price is 15. The all-time highs is just under 100. So there's that. AEC from Canada, the blue downtrend is broken and back tested. The red inside bull flag, or this little channel, also broken and back tested. If this thing turns north, there is so much more upside. Okay, but if it turns north from here, only if it can, then we will see serious upside by AEC, which is Enfield Energy. I just want to point out something. For it to keep on going, though, right? This black top band will be the next potential resistance. Okay, that will be the target, but also become a resistance at 22 cents. So you just got to be careful. The current price is at 8 cents. Lot also, just like Paladin, one of the stronger ones. Very thin trading. It's a very junior miner, obviously, but the golden channel is quite orderly, right? The golden uptrend and the broken red bull flag. And yeah, it's targeting the golden top band ultimately, which is going to be around 3, or depending on how it gets there, we are at 40 cents. So let's have a look at DYL, also from Aussie, Australia. For this one to rally, it has to break this blue potential bear flag to the upside and this green internal resistance. These ones, I mean, if it goes beyond 240, that would break this uptrend to the upside, which would be extremely bullish. So just watch out for that one, 240. GXU is a disappointment.
Mhm.
It broke out of the green channel, but the back test didn't hold. The last chance is this blue bottom band, which just got tested, and it is holding at the moment. This week, you can see it just bounced off that. But for it to rally, it really has to show really serious strength and break out of the green channel for good. So anything above 16 cents is going to look very positive, and the target would be, of course, that blue top band. BMN, again, one of my favorites. This is also from Australia, Bannerman. The golden uptrend or downtrend was broken. Before that, the sideways blue channel. We can see here 1, 2, 3, two on the bottom. It was broken, back tested, got to the golden top band, pulled back, and we broke out of the golden giant downtrend and back tested it 5 times here. Look at this. And then we broke the red resistance. This here became a bull flag here, the golden, kind of a double decker, the large one, and then it's little, not so little, but it's smaller. Bull flag broken. Now the black resistance has to be taken out and the green top band. If that green top band can be broken, I'm going to go to the daily to show you. That green resistance has 1, 2, 3 touches. And the black resistance is holding. This was a fakie. There is a danger for it to come down all the way to the green and then rally. And that green plus golden would be around 245, 247 if it gets there, and then break that black resistance. Obviously, my preference that it breaks the green and black together. And if it goes beyond 5, that would actually open the way for a much, much bigger rally. Mega uranium, that was one of my favorites when we last spoke, Caspar.
Yeah.
Because it had broken out of the golden, how many years? 10 years, right?
Yeah.
This is 2004. Yeah. It had broken out, but so far it didn't really follow through. It broke out of the blue bull flag, back tested it 1, 2, maybe 3 times, already 4 times actually. If we zoom in, I'm going to show you that blue bull flag's break, and it's back test. The back test is still holding, but we need strength as soon as possible to really break that golden resistance, right? That golden top band, this is so far a fake. And once it starts to move, the obvious targets are around 1 point, or maybe just over 2. And if we look at the entire move, it has potential to go all the way to the golden top band. This here. So the top band would be the minimum target if it starts to run from here. It looks, I mean, it is primed to rally because it's out of this huge base of more than 10 years. But yeah, we need to see strength as soon as possible.
Yeah.
This is Western uranium vanadium. Red bull flag has formed. And you can see here, I posted this one when it came to the red top band as a potential resistance because of the bottom band 2 touches here. This is the high, and it is now a confirmed channel. And once it breaks, it's a bull flag breakout, and the natural target will be that blue top band, which is going to be around 19, or around that, in the teens. We are at just below 2. So that would be a massive run. LTBR is the worst. I can't even call it a uranium miner because the downtrend is still very much on. The golden support is holding, but there is no breakout. Only if it can break this red gigantic downtrend, then we can expect some sort of a buy signal or something like that. It has to go above 510 to say, okay, this huge downtrend is now broken. It's very speculative, and it's been lagging badly. FCU, one of the good ones, fission uranium, broke that green, back tested it 3 times. The blue bull flag formed, and if it wants to keep on going, it has to stay inside the red and keep on pushing. And this has also a huge upside if it can start to run beyond the previous high. That level was 132. We are at 106. So if it goes beyond 132, I think it's going to start to rally. And the red top band is, well, over 5, 6, 7. That would be a nice one. URA is also in the uranium ETF. The green downtrend was broken, back tested. This is the COVID crash. From COVID crash, it rallied, got to the blue top band, a little bit sloppy breakout, I must admit. But the red resistance break was good. It's back test. If the golden top band holds, we pull back one more time. And then after that, a break will target that black top band. And it's 2011 high is at 134. We are at 28. So URA is lagging badly. ISO is a very good one, and it reversed once the uranium market. This gave the best signal for the correction in January. The red top band held together with the green. So the green internal support is holding, as you can see here. And if we want to see a rally, it has to start by touching that red top band and breaking it. That, I think, is going to tell us uranium market is starting the next leg up. So ISO has the cleanest bull flag, the red one. Okay, anything above 550 on ISO is going to look very good. It's also from Canada. Next gen. So next gen is a very critical one as well. The blue top band and the blue bottom band, extremely precise uptrend. The red bull flag is broken and back tested. And next gen, for a really big rally to start, it has to break that blue top band. That's a rising resistance to the upside. And that would open the way from there, sky is the limit. It's open skies if that blue top band breaks. And the obvious number here is 980, 10. Anything above $10 is going to become a buy signal. This is Sprott physical uranium. Let's have a look. The blue channel didn't even hold at the top band. So we can actually ignore that blue one. But the bottom band was super precise. You can see here, COVID crash touched that blue bottom band. And from there, it rallied. It cleared the golden rising resistance and back tested it twice. It's still above this golden broken resistance, which gives me hope. The obvious target will be that red top band, as long as it stays above that golden support. And when it gets there, we have to be vigilant. And that's going to be around, well, over 40. So that's physical uranium. And EU, this is Encore Energy. The green bull flag was broken. It didn't get to a new all-time high. Okay, it didn't get to a new high. So that's what bull flags do when they break. They have to at least deliver a new high above where the bull flag has started. Now, it is going to hopefully stay inside the golden uptrend. So I'm going to switch to the daily chart. Okay, so this is the broken bull flag. If it breaks the golden resistance zone, 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, back in November 2021. If it stays inside the golden uptrend, which is, the bottom band is getting close. If we rally, if it bounces and rallies, then the target is going to be 7 plus. So let's see, fingers crossed on the EU. I have holdings on this one as well. YCA, this is yellow cake from London. And it's inside the blue uptrend. It had broken the red resistance and back tested it. We rallied to new highs, and the obvious target is the blue top band, ultimately, as long as it stays inside the blue uptrend. UROI, also a disappointment for me. This is a Uranium Royalty Corporation. It had broken out of the red bull flag and the golden bull flag and the red sideways bull flag right here. Broken, back tested. Then we rallied off that, but it didn't come even close to the highs of the bull flag. That's what it should do normally. And if this green bottom band together with the red, if they hold or they keep holding, there is hope. But you can see the red support has been tested too many times. That's why it's kind of disappointing here. I'm hoping this week is going to change things and Euro is going to start to rally. And if it starts to go beyond 2.8, we can say, all right, it's starting and the minimum target is 6. URG is also one of the big ones. URNJ, the green bottom band at the end of the COVID crash, rallied, broke that green resistance, then cleared the golden, backtest, so many. Then we broke that green. We got to the red bull flag. You can see broke it, backtested it, quite deep backtest. I thought this bull flag is gone now because it's penetrated too much into it. What we have is this blue, superbly precise resistance now. This is the high of 2011. This is 2021, 2024. If it can break this blue resistance, and the level is going to be 2, anything above 2 is going to become a buy signal. And the target will be all the way to that black top band above 6. So that's a good risk to reward ratio, if you ask me. Last one is ASPI. And ASPI just recently, so it was showing relative strength while everything was correcting. ASPI was still rallying in January. You can see this is when the whole market started correcting, but ASPI started climbing. And it just reslowed. It broke that blue resistance. It's coming for a backtest, but it also broke down that golden support. So is it going to bounce off the blue and start to rally, or is it going to come down all the way to the green bottom band and then rally? And the green channel is a potential channel, which You know, it's very 2 touches here, but only 1 touch here. I don't count these 2. So let's see. ASPI is a good one, I think, but it started a deeper correction once it cleared this golden support. So we'll see. So I have 2 minutes.
It's perfect.
It's a little bit fast. Yeah, I have 3 minutes left.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I hope it's clear.
I think it's clear.
And,
one thing that I took away was that I think the bigger names still looking quite decent or quite good, and then we have all the smaller ones, mid-sized one. They need the big ones to go here in order to lift them as well. I guess that's.
Well, the thing is, I think things are changing because, you know, when the tide came after the COVID, everything was lifted. Everything went 5 times, 10 times. But I think those times are over. Some companies are doing much better than the others. Maybe their contracts are better, their deposits are better. I leave that to the fundamental guys.
Yeah.
So I think here, maybe the fundamental analysts are going to do much better if they combine it with this kind of technical analysis. As you can see, some of them, like Paladin, is doing much better than the others. There must be a reason for it, and I leave it to the viewers really to find out why that company is doing much better than the others. Yeah.
Cool. Good, Burak.
All right.
I enjoyed it very much. I think so. I hope it did. So yeah, that was the uranium part from Burak, and we will get straight into the second part, which is gold and silver, which looks really good. So
gold, silver, oil. We'll look all into all the commodities now.
Yeah, perfect. Good. Thank you, guys.
All right. Bye, guys.